What up, YouTube? It's your boy Ricky Rick, and your boy Ricky Rick is back with another Ricky Talk. And today is November 9th, 2022. In case you didn't know, now you know. And today I want to talk to you guys about Tyrese Gibson, who was recently having an interview with Entertainment Tonight, and he announced a few things. He teased a few things. One, he teased that the trailer for Fast X, which happens to be the final film in the saga, Part 1, will be debuting its trailer at the Super Bowl. No surprise there. This franchise has been known to drop their trailers during the Super Bowl, and you know, where you're going to have all the eyes, where people are going to be paying attention. What do people watch every year? And it's probably one of the most watched things in this world is the Super Bowl. So no surprise there. Um, the other thing that he teased while having this interview is that he watched the movie himself, and he said it's going to be crazy. No surprise there again, because obviously if it's your film, it's your movie, you want to sell it out and you want to make it sound as crazy as you can, so people will buy tickets and people will want to go see your film. um so for me, let's go back. Fast and the Furious, Fast 1, we got introduced to Vin Diesel's character, Dominic Toretto. We got introduced to Paul Walker's character, Brian O'Connor. Their ladies, Letty and Mia. And we also got introduced to Dom's crew. We got introduced to Race Wars. And pretty much we got just introduced to this whole universe. And it was by far, in a lot of people's opinion, the best in the franchise. Then we got a sequel called Too Fast, Too Furious. This time we got Paul Walker's character. We're following his character, Brian O'Connor, after the events of the first film. This time, we have no Dominic Toretto. This time, we got introduced to more characters. We got introduced to Ludacris' character, Tej. We got introduced to Tyrese Gibson's character, Roman, and the events that happened with them in Miami. We also got introduced to Eva Mendes, who plays a little love interest for the film for Brian O'Connor's character. Then we got a third movie. You know how Hollywood like to do things in three. So we got the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. This time we didn't get no original characters from the first two films. This time we got introduced to one of my favorite characters from the Fast and Furious franchise, and a lot of people seem to agree. A lot of people liked this character and became a fan favorite throughout the saga, and that is the character of Han. You know, Han, I like the guy, man. He seems like someone I would like to kick it with, have some drinks with, and I can have a good time with. You know, he's very chill, very relaxed, and I like how his mind works. Um, so we got introduced to this new kid who is kind of a adolescent, seems to get himself into trouble. Then he gets sent to Tokyo and meets Han. Han takes a chance on him, and there's this other guy, DK, who's known as the Drift King, and they're battling out, and then the events take place there. Towards the end of the film, we got a little buzz. We got some buzz, man. We got some excitement because there's a final race. In that final race, the opponent is Vin Diesel himself, which got a lot of people excited, a lot of buzz. Then we got Fast and Furious, where all our original characters came back. We got Dominic Toretto back where he should be as the main character, Brian O'Connor, Paul Walker's character as his co-star. Then you got Letty back, you got Mia back, you got Han in the film, you got the Puerto Rican guys in the film, you got Giselle, who's introduced in this movie, working with the villain in this film. Um, and then there's a plot twist in this. We find out that a lot of this plot has to do with Letty. Letty has died in the film. Then that happens. We got Fast and the Furious 5, Fast 5, which happens to be fast on steroids. They call that because they brought in Dwayne The Rock Johnson, who just took it to another level, man. In this movie, you got original characters from the first film, second film, third film, fourth film, all coming together to take out this guy from Brazil. And then it's just full of action, laughs, and excitement, like nonstop. Like, what the fucks? Bombs. Then we get this little cameo. I'm sorry, a post credit scene with Hobbs. Shout out to Hobbs, man, because somebody did Dwayne The Rock justice, man. Finally finding a character for him to actually portray and kill it. So Hobbs and Eva Mendes comes back from the second film and lets Hobbs know that there's a crew out there starting trouble. And he asks, "Is it Dom?" She says no. But she asks Hobbs, "Do you believe in ghosts?" The reason why is because Letty happens to be alive. So then we get Fast and Furious 6. Dom and his crew got to get hired by Hobbs to take out this other crew who happens to be working with um, Letty. And Dom is on the journey to get Letty back. Finally, we find out that Letty is alive, but she can't remember her past. So the events happen in that movie. The villain, Owen Shaw, has, seems to get the best of our crew. And in the same time, a little love stories forming in the Fast Five, Fast Six film with Ham and Giselle, which I love, who happens to be my favorite couple to see on screen until you know what happens to them. Then we get Fast and Furious 7. Um, but before we get to that, we what I gotta say, what I was gonna say. Before we get to Fast Furious 7, there was another post-credit scene that shows the events of what happened in Fast 3. For those that don't know, this is an event that's shown many times throughout the saga, and that's that Han dies. So in Fast 6, we also got Giselle, who died. And in Furious 7, we get a little funeral for them. Big Brother from the last film is trying to take down our crew. Our crew is trying to get revenge because this new Big Brother is trying to hunt down our crew and take him down. And then we get the events of Fate of the Furious, where our crew now has to work with the last villain to take down Vin Diesel himself, Dominic Toretto, because he's turning on his family. And then in the events of that film, we realize that it's not because he wants to, it's not by his choice. They seem to have his son and his ex-girlfriend hostage. So that's why he's doing it. Then, during those movie, we find out while they were promoting it that Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Vin Diesel are having their own beef behind the screens, as we were told that they were shooting this film, but they weren't in the same room together. Like, what? So now there's beef behind camera. Dwayne The Rock Johnson says, "I am announcing that I'm not going to move forward and do more films with this guy." Then we get a spinoff called Hobbs and Shaw. Then we get the events of Fast 9, where it's the return of Han. We're going to see how he survived, have the justice for Han. Dwayne The Rock Johnson gets replaced by John Cena, the way I see it, where Dominic Toretto has to go against his brother, Jacob Toretto. It's like, huh? You know, after Fast and Furious 7, losing Paul Walker, finishing that film for Paul and delivering a heartfelt goodbye. Then when we got the Fast 8, Fate of the Furious, people were wondering, can they continue? Will it be the same? The movie was still good, but we were missing Brian O'Connor, Then the cracks of Dwayne and Vin Diesel. That was another thing. You know, we lost Giselle, we lost Han, we lost Brian O'Connor, we lost Hobbs. But Fate of the Furious, Fast Furious, this saga are known to introduce new characters like Mr. Nobody, Little Nobody. Um, Cardi B happens to be in this film, you know, in Fast 9. Anyways, Fast 9 happens to be the film where many people have been talking and joking around for years is that Fast and Furious is going to go to space. They actually end up going there. Psh, bananas. And then we get this last scene where Hobbs and Jason Statham are finally face to face. What's going to go on there? I don't know. Just don't know, man. Like the franchise has done a lot, has introduced a lot of characters. Characters have come and gone, and it's hard to say. You know, my excitement for Fast X, if you were asking me from Fate of the Furious backwards, I would say I'm hella excited. Can't wait for the film. But after the events of Fast 9, it kind of let me down. I really didn't find it as entertaining, as exciting as all the other films. I know they did, for the first time, a little history of, you know, talking about Dom's father, his brother, and I don't know. I just never really believed John Cena as a villain. I don't see him playing as a villain, and I don't think he really did a good job. And it was, I already knew what was going to happen. They were going to fight each other in the end. Jacob was actually going to turn to Dom's crew and take out the bigger villain, which was Charlie Theron as Cypher, and who happened to be the villain of the last film. So it's just like, I don't know. It's just a little bit of a mess. There's things that I like about this franchise. There's things that I don't like about this franchise. Now they're adding Jason Momoa, Brie Larson, the dude from Reacher, Jason Richardson, and I don't know. Will John Cena come back? I don't know. Uh, how do I see this franchise ending is a different topic, but I have a little bit of excitement, but I'm not as excited as I was with the past films. So to me, it's just like there's things that I want to see. And that's going to be for another video because this video is getting too long. But Fast X, the announcement is that it's coming out Super Bowl February 12th, 2023. We're getting the first trailer. I'm going to wait for that trailer, see that trailer many, many times, and then I'll tell you how excited I am. Because right now, at a 1 of 100, I'm 50% excited. Just because they dropped the ball in the last one for me. But these are characters that I've been watching since the first film, and I always watch things all the way through. So we'll see what happens. As always, your boy Ricky Rick. If I'm not making you laugh, not making you smile, not keeping you insane, your boy Ricky Rick ain't doing his job. And you already know your boy Ricky Rick does his job. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys support by liking the video. Leave a comment. Let me know who's your favorite character, what you want to see for the final film. And are you going to check it out? Are you looking forward to it? You're not looking forward to it? All that and so much more. Your boy Ricky Rick. I'm out. I'll see you in the next video.